We're back again to play some games. And we're about Cupid Parasite, and let's just jump back in. So before we start, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my social media. It's always description below, and we can get started. So last time, these boys embarrassed me at the party. They have no home training at all, really, truly. Golly. I closed the curtain so we could have some privacy. Ahem. Does everyone know why I told you all to come up here? After closing the curtains, I turned around and faced them, my arms crossed in front of me. They were behaving for now.
8対2を守れなかったから。
Is it because we didn't follow the 8 to 2 rule? No, Gil. You kept bringing up your ex. I don't know who this ex is, but no woman wants to hear about that, especially in public.
誰だかわからないって。やっぱり
We weren't going out. You don't know who it is? How can I be your ex if we never went out, Gil? So you really never noticed? No. And Owen, if you're gonna be someone's stand-in, at least do it properly. You could have worded things a lot better.
ですが、彼はそのまま家と。
I was instructed to repeat what I was told, word for word. We need to be on the same wavelength if you want your member to hurry up and get hitched, Owen. And Raoul, stop jumping straight into that mythology nonsense. You can't dump that on someone you just met.
彼女が俺の好みを聞いたからだよ。それに神話トークってほどじゃないさ。あれぐらい普通じゃない?
She asked me what I liked, so I told her. Besides, that's only the tip of my mythology iceberg. Is that so weird? Yes. It's very weird. And Ryuki, don't spray your mist at someone before you even ask her name.
まともに話せる人間にしてやろうと努力しただけだよ。
Golly. I was just trying to raise her grade to human level so that I could actually talk to her. You can't judge a book by its cover. Love means loving what's inside the most. Aren't you even the least bit curious about what's inside someone?
人間並みになって出直してくるならね。
Only they can appear human to me. Bad answer. Bad attitude. And Alan, you simply cannot jump into bed with a woman who's already taken.
俺はただ枕を試してみないって言っただけだよ。
I just asked if she wanted to try out my pillow. It's the same thing. I know I keep asking this, but do any of you really want to get married?
それはもちろん。
Of course I want to.
無論です。むしろ彼はとても焦っています。
Obviously. I think my member is getting rather impatient, in fact.
まあ、人並みに。
Ryuki, you are too young. I still don't know why you're here. I guess so.
する気がなきゃここにはいないよ。
I wouldn't be here if I didn't, would I? No, you're here for alternative reasons. Because we know what you are. We know what you are.
俺は早く恋を知りたいな。
Is he after me, Alan? Because when we saw him on that beach, he was like, I didn't think I made contact with her this fast, or something like that. He said that. Is he after me? Anyway. I gotta watch out for him. I do want to learn what real love is like. Then you should start taking this seriously. Love is about getting close to someone. It's about compromise and forgiveness. It's give and take. Emphasis on the give. Anyway, you have your homework. Send me a text like you're in love. If you can't understand what love is, then use your imaginations. Got it?
Aye.
Yeah. Got it. Do they really get it though? Nope. They came to Cupid Court because they want to get married, but it feels more like an obligation than actual desire. Everyone said they're all lost causes, but I refuse to give up on them. I would have been given up. You can rise to the challenge, Lauren. After all, we're just getting started. Let's see it through to the end. Helping them find love at long last would finally prove that humans have the power to connect with others. Well, that concludes today's workshop. I'll contact you for the next meeting. But before then, do your homework. No excuses. Y'all not better send me anything weird. I'm beat. Especially Alan. After heading home, I didn't bother with changing out my clothes. Instead, I just flopped into the bed. Even though, why do we have a sign that says, do you want to get married? Even though the hours were the same, I felt like I just pulled a double shift. Seems like Clarice is out. Speaking of the devil, a message popped up into my phone that said, probably won't be home tonight. Where you at? Where you at? It looked like it would just be me for the night. She was supposed to get me some sweets. A cake. A tart. Where's she staying out? My shoulders are so stiff. Chi, are you here?
Chi?
Oh, there you are. Here we go. What? I took Chi's tiny body in my hands and shoved his head against my shoulder. Okay. A small electric current crackled between his horns. Oh yeah, that's the spot. I pushed my makeshift chi massager against the knots in my shoulders until he started to fidget. Guess he doesn't like being upside down.
Chi.
Relax, Chi, relax. I was just joking. Sorry. As soon as I let him go, he immediately flew off, but he returned just as quickly to lay next to me. He stretched a bit and I gently stroked his back. As he sleepily closed his eyes. I glanced around the room. Clarice and I shared a room back in college, and Gil was actually staying in the next room over. After graduation, I lost contact with him. I was always kind of worried about him. I never imagined I'd reunite with him like this. And he really thinks that I'm his ex. He really thinks that you're his ex. Delusional, really. Back in college, Gil really looked out for me. He helped me get a part-time job and even took care of the chores. After he left, Clarice and I could barely keep the place clean. Lovelorn parasite. Gil is so kind. He always puts everyone ahead of himself. Once he bounces back, I'm sure he'll make some nice sweet girl happy. I'll give him my all as his advisor. A text. Oh, this is... Oh, he finished the assignment already? What's it say? I'm so grateful for everything you did for me today. Talking to you was extremely helpful. I hope I'll continue to receive the benefit of your advice. Ghost written by Owen. Okay. And Raul, what do you say? As there are many sets, so I can barely see, so small. As there are many sets of 12 gods and 12 signs of the zodiac, so there are also 12 signs of love. Like when one person says, I can't live without you, director's note, with tears in their eyes, and the other one says, I understand this isn't goodbye. You know, I'll always be there to support you on your journey. Director's note, with a smile on their face. Even Buddhism says, I'm not reading all that. I'm sorry, I sent that before I was finished, but it was a pretty good message, right? So no worries, why'd you have to put director's notes? It's not a film. And he sent me a link. He sent me another link to some masks, Ryuki. This is from Alan. I love you so much, our darling. Lips as smooth as ripe peach. Skin as soft as freshly whipped cream. Just thinking about what you must tastes like it's making me... Anyway, this is not a love letter. Anyway, I've prepared the most divine bedding just for you. Come by my side, and I promise you'll have the most ecstatic dreams. Alan.
Chi?
I glanced at Chi lying next to me. Maybe the time had come to use my Cupid's bow. No, I can't give in. I have to get the merit without that. I had to prove to Dad that the gods don't always have to step in. Still, look at the text message. I started to get a stomach ache. And why did Owen have to ghostwrite that? Shelby really couldn't do that? I'm starting to get a stomach ache. I think I'll just hold off on reply until tomorrow. I say block them, all of them, every single one of them. Silently, I put my phone down, close my eyes, and drifted off into dreamland. Where is Clarice? Good morning. Back to work, back to work. Good morning. Where were you?
朝ごはんできてるわよ。
Hey, breakfast is ready. I walked into the living room to find my roommate Clarice there. I guess she really did stay out all night. What? Where? Were you at your parents' house? Where were you? The welcoming fragrance of fresh coffee and hot toast wafted through the air. Oh, you're home. I wasn't sure if you'd be back yet.
昨日のお相手は外れだったから、さっさと帰ってきちゃった。
Oh, it was a date. Last night's date was an absolute dud, so I came home early. Clarice casually shrugs her shoulders, then quickly sets the salad and toast on the table.
さあ、早く食べましょう。
Come on, let's eat. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Thank you.
It's 7 o'clock. Here's today's funny news topics.
Why do we have a display, a glass display of, what is that, perfume? Funny news. As usual, Clarice and I watched the morning news on TV while we dug into our breakfast. The meal included a cafe, a latte, a toast, salad, and a refreshing smoothie for each of us. As I was eating, I casually glanced at Clarice.
Today's funny news は相変わらずどれも平和なニュースね。さすがローカル番組。
Now, what's funny about it? Today's funny news is always pretty tame stuff. Then again, it's a local morning news show. They make it funny. Why do they name it funny if it's not funny? Clarice should be pretty exhausted right now, but she looks like she just woke up. Just as upbeat and beautiful as always. I'm almost certain that the girl Gil was in love with was Clarice. If so, Gil's gonna have a lot of trouble moving forward. Clarice never falls for guys. In fact, she was known as the Stonewall. Clarice must be why Gil's become the lovelorn parasite. I've gotta give him my full support and help him find love, or at the very least, help him mend his broken heart.
Up next, the latest news on the marriage hunting market. Here's a video.
あ、見て。CC が映ってる。
Hey look, it's about Cupid Corp. What they saying? Hearing Clarice mention that, I looked up at the TV. She was right. It was a shot of the Cupid Corp building. What's going on?
はい、こちらが今産業区で一番人気の結婚相談所キューピッドコーポレーションです。
Hey there. This is the most popular marriage agency in all of Lost York. The hot spot for love. The Cupid Corporation.
創業から15年経った今、会員も17万人を超え、こちらで成婚した夫婦をロサンヨークシティでよく見かけるようになりました。
Golly. The Cupid Corporation was founded 15 years ago, and it has over 170,000 members. Golly. Thanks to them, Many of Lost York City's couples have found happiness.
ですが最近は成婚率が下がっているという噂も。さらに先日ロサンヨーク内には別の結婚相談所が新規に立ち上がりました。
Who's the newcomer? Who's our rivals? However, there's plenty of buzz about declining marriage rates these days as well. Plus, there's a newcomer to the marriage game up in Lost York. Who?
今後ロサンヨーク婚活市場はどうなるのでしょうか。早速会員の方にお話を聞いてみましょう。すみません、ちょっといいですか。
I can't help but wonder what the Lost York marriage market will be like. In fact, let's chat with one member now. Excuse me, do you have a second? Please do not be one of the girls from yesterday.
何?
Huh? Me?
私、Today's Funny News のリポーターです。
Please don't be one of those girls from the party.
どう思っているかをお聞かせください。
I'm a reporter from Today's Funny News, and I'd like to get your opinion on Cupid Corp.
そうね。まあサービスは悪くないけど、変な会員が結構いるのが問題よね。
Oh, well, their service isn't bad, but, like, it's kind of a problem with how many weird members they've got.
変な会員というと。
Oh no. Can you elaborate on that?
聞いてくれる？この間なんてずっと目をつむってる男紹介されちゃってさ。
Oh, that's not one of the guys. That's just another weirdo. So here's one thing. Just the other day, I got introduced to this guy who kept his eyes closed the entire time.
高いお金払ってるんだから、ちゃんとした人を案内しろって思わない？
I'm paying good money to be a member, you know? You'd think they'd have some better choices, right?
確かにその通りですね。ちなみにロサンヨークに新しい結婚相談所ができた時は
Don't advertise them. You make a good point. By and by. Did you know that there's another marriage agency here in our beloved Lost York?
なんだっけ？変わった名前の。そうそう。あれ気になってて、体験無料らしいし、ちょっとそっちに行ってみようかと思ってるのよ。
Not telling me the name. I want to know our rival's name. Oh yeah. What was it called again? It has some weird name. Anyway, they've got a free trial I was thinking of trying out.
なるほど。お話ありがとうございました。
What's the name of our rivals?
現在 CC では会員の増加に伴いサービスが悪化しているとの話題が。
I see. Well, thank you for your time. You heard it here first, folks. Cupid Corp's members are missing their shot of love. Shot at love, I mean. Clarice.
メガキャンされたわね。
What in the world? They always just report the bad news, don't they? They really do. Wait, what's this about a new marriage agency? I didn't know about that.
名前なんだったかな。
Nobody knows the name.
わざわざうちの近くの7番街に
I'm about to
作ってた
pull up
けど
on them. I can't remember the name, but I think they purposely set up shop on 7th Avenue right near us. Oh, heck no. Oh, geez, look at the time. I'm gonna be late.
そっか、今日早番だっけ。
Oh, heading in early today? Yep. Sorry, Clarice. Gotta go. Mind cleaning up for me?
いってらっしゃい。
Sure. See you later.
The next topic is about the young president of Cupid Corporation, Mr. Shelby Snell.
What happened with him?
He is famous for being a great husband, but a little bird told me that he is unmarried.
へえ。
Who's the little
そん
birdie?
な噂あるんだ。でも確かに既婚者には見えないのよね。
Oh, is that the rumor? I suppose he doesn't necessarily act like a married man. Why the news airing out all his business like that?
今のニュース見たか、我が部下よ。
Enemies. Did you see the news servant?
これでキューピッドコーポレーションの印象操作はバッチリです。
I can't even work out that silhouette. What are you holding? An axe? A spear? Yes. That's the final nail in the Cupid corpse coffin.
この調子で会員を我が社に奪い、勝ってみせる。打倒キューピッドコーポレーション。
And they got a voice filter over it. At this rate, we'll steal away their entire membership and crush them under our heels. What is going on? And does that silhouette low-key look like Owen? Now that I'm editing it, that definitely looks like Owen, and the other one is probably her dad because, you know, the spear in his hand. Okay. Enemies, really. We're gonna end it right here for right now. Short episode, right? I gotta go out. So thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my social media. It's always description below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.